right. It's 7:15, and we're gonna prep some Pathfinder. We have a game at 8, and it's gonna be some Outlaws of Alkenstar. I have to say I have been enjoying Outlaws of Alkenstar quite a bit. However, the current situation, the adventure is not as well prepped as I would have liked. That's partially on me, and partially just on the size of the maps and stuff. I'm not really appreciating how tiny these maps are, and then I am also struggling to understand. What's the best way to put this? I'm struggling to understand how they. That's a good way to put this. The maps don't make a lot of sense to me in this adventure. This is the second time I've had a map for this adventure where I just didn't understand the layout of the map. And I mean, more than likely that's on me, but it has been a little frustrating to not understand it. So let me see what we can do about it. Let's see. We're currently in a combat on the airship. So the second kiss is the name of the airship, and then these are the different parts of said airship. Now, you can see there's just not a lot of room on these maps. Like, there's just not a lot of room here. Now, I had started to experiment with trying to make these maps bigger, and it was on my to-do list of prep, and I completely spaced out on it and just never knocked it out. So it's something that we could try to work on today, because overall I feel pretty confident about the adventure itself. So it would be nice to kind of get this sorted out. So we've got 40 minutes. Why don't we try to do that? All right. So I need to go to my PSD files, and did I try to do anything with the airship since then? Airship pirate deck, transparent background roof? No. So I think I started the process and I didn't even save it. I was not happy with how it was turning out. All right. Observation deck is going to be a big enough map, in my opinion, but it would be a good one to start with to see if we can make it even bigger. So if we go to here, we can see that they have a background and a foreground image. Alright, so I'm going to save that out, and we're going to go ahead and open it in Photoshop. Okay. And then we're going to go over here, and we'll get the foreground layer, which is probably just some railing. Yeah, it's just some railing. So save that out. Great. Alright, so if we go back in here and we look at grid, they are working on a 200 pixel grid, which is, I'm gonna be honest, not a really smart idea. But they're doing a 200 pixels at 8,000 tall and 42 wide. So if we were to divide those by 2, this would be 21 by 40. If we were doing it at, oh no, I think I just used a Sharpie on my dry erase. I'm having a bad time. Hold on. I can fix it before it's too late. Yeah, so. Go. Excellent. Alright, so 21 by 40 if we're at 100 pixels. So let's jump over to Photoshop. We're going to set the image size here to be a resolution of 100, and then we're going to do 2100 by 40, and that should now match up with what we need. So we're going to do the same thing over here. Image size, we're going to change the resolution to 100, and we're going to change it to 2100, and then it's by 4000. Okay, so now they're the right size. Now we're going to turn on grid, just for shits and giggles. We're going to go into edit, preferences, and we're going to go down to grids, guides, and slices. We're going to make sure that our grids are set to pixels with no subdivisions, and we're going to have it every 100 pixels. Subdivision, I don't want any subdivisions. So 0? Okay, fine. You may have one subdivision. Alright, and then we're going to hit OK. There. So that should be what the grid looks like. And if you look, the trapdoor fits into the grid, so we probably have the right size. Now, the problem we're having is it ain't wide enough. So, if we want, we could increase the width here to, say, 8,000. Increasing the canvas size, not the actual map. Now we've got this, which is not laying out neatly on the grid anymore, so we will have to slide it over just a bit. There we go. Now, what we could do while we're here is also get rid of the clouds and shit on the sides. And if we do this, then we could put our own clouds underneath, and we could even do parallax on them if we wanted to, which would look pretty cool. So we're going to go ahead and do that. There we go. All right. Now, all we got to do with this bad boy is increase the size. So canvas size, go ahead and increase it to 8,000. Nope. Sorry. We're going to do the width at 8,000. There we go. We're going to turn on the grid. This one's actually going to be a little bit harder to do. So instead, I am just going to take it over here so that we can line it back up proper. There we go. Excellent. Okay. So what we're going to do now is I'm going to pretend to delete that so that I have a single layer. I'm going to save it out as a WebP, and we're going to put expanded airship sky deck BG. Okay, and then I'm going to undo that, turn this guy on, delete that one, and same deal. I'm going to do save as WebP. I'm going to grab this and I'm going to call it foreground. Alright. So now we're going to go back over here. We're going to make a brand new second kiss map, and we're going to call this Sky Deck Revised. I guess it's Observation Deck, but call it Obs Deck. There we go. Alright. So for this, we're going to go to the grid, and it's set at 100. That's great. So we're going to go to background image, and we got Alkenstar scenes, but we're going to go up to Alkenstar maps. We're going to go to book 2, and we got the airship here. Now we tried to fix this ship before, it didn't really work, but we're going to try it again from this different direction. Now I got to figure out where I saved out my shit, because lately my computer has been just saving shit wherever it wants. I believe it's in the downloads. Here we go. So we can do background, select, and then we're going to go over here, and we're going to do foreground, select, and then we're going to save changes. Alright, now if I go over to the observation deck revised, it would look thusly. So it matches up properly. We can see what we're doing. It's on the grid. Beautiful. We did a great job. Oh, wow. Major Snood cashing them in. It's appreciated, sir, but you should probably be saving them for, you know, that Strength of Thousands game, you know what I'm saying? I mean, maybe. I mean, you know, however you want to spend your points, you know, that's fine, but it's much appreciated. It's much appreciated. Now, here's the issue here. I said I wanted to have a cool background, so we technically don't want to have the airship in the background right now. We want to have some fucking clouds and stuff in the background. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to Maps, and I am going to pull out the background still, and essentially I'm going to try to put the background on top of the background as a tile, if it will let me. I don't know if it's working or not. I don't want to be on the foreground layer though. Let's see. Alright, background, drop it. No? Not happening? Alright, hold on. Let's go to... Will it drop any tiles at all for me? Alright, so it's dropping that one. Alright, well, we're going to trick it then. So we're going to go in here, and we're going to go to airship, and we'll go to airship background. Hey, fucking fooled you. Alright, so we know that this is supposed to be 8,000 by 4,000. And it would go like thus. Alright. Cool. So, let's see. Observation deck, continue. Background color. I'm going to make this a darker black. And I can at least see the edges here. Alright. Then we're going to go to... let's see. Browser. See if we can get this to work. Go up, 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 up. Alright, then we're going to go down to... What are we looking for? Keep going. Up, up, up. Maps. We're going to go to Sky. We'll drag it into the scene. Wonderful. Alright, so we'll go ahead and make this 4,000 by 8,000. Oof. Well, that looks fucking terrible. Let's try again. 8,000 by 4,000. Alright. That's a little bit better. Not great, but a little bit. Alright, I wish I could see where the actual edge of the map is. That'd be pretty cool. It's so hard to see. Alright, hold on. We're gonna change the background image here. Again. I should just have like a black swatch. There we go. And then we'll change this to a dark gray and save. Now we can tell where the background's supposed to be. Cool, cool, cool. Alright. So we're gonna grab this, move it here, and we're gonna move it to the back. Nice. So now we have clouds, and we got the airship, and we got the railing for the airship. Cool. So now, if parallax was working, we could have parallax here. Where did parallax get moved to? Animation? Tile scroll. There we go. And we're gonna enable it. Update the tile. Oops. That's not what we want. It's adorable though. Okay. So we have to move this over to the side. That was really cute. Let's see. Enable. Update tile. Alright. We don't want that. Don't want that. Direction 90? Oh, we're almost there. Direction 180. Oh, okay. Direction 360. You fucker. There's no other directions it could fucking go. 0? Okay. So, 270! That's gotta be what it is. Hey! Alright. So now we got clouds that are going by. We got lots of room for monsters to fly hither and yon, etc., etc. And we move this bad boy over, and in that way, we are good. So let's look at the observation deck. Are there any other features that we are missing? Apparently, yes. We have these... What are these things called? Ballistas? Where the hell are these? Why didn't I see these on my map? Oh, okay. So these are tiles, but they are on a different layer. Okay. So we will go to roof layer, paste these bad boys down. Holy shit, they're big. There we go. That looks pretty cool, actually. All right. What else do we need to have here to make it look right? I think that's it. Are there any walls we need to know about? Yes, there are walls around the structure, but are they really needed? Well, they're very big. Jeez. I mean, I would assume they're gonna be smart enough not to jump off the fucking side, so I don't think we need anything there. All right. Is that Pedios? No, sir. That is Ambrose Mugland, the greatest criminal to ever grace tabletop, sir. Okay, so that's pretty cool. We got the central keel catwalk. That's a whole thing. I would assume that this is okay because you're technically not supposed to exit out of this map. So we could probably get by with that as is. And then the flight deck. The flight deck is pretty fucking crowded. So I kind of want to make this work. But if we do, and we don't keep the incredibly large size, we'll have to redo all the walls, which is just fucking garbage. Ugh. Alright, hold on. So if we go over here, and we turn on weather... What do we got? 25 minutes left? Alright, we got clouds. Save. Should probably just copy the settings from the other maps for weather. Alright, so what's your weather looking like? What's your weather looking like? 1.7. Here, let me write it down. 1.7, 90, 5, 1, 0.03, and 1. Okay. Go back up here. Weather. Alright. So 1.7, 90, 3, 1, 0.3, and 1. Okay, save. There we go. So these clouds should start moving a little bit faster. Does it need to be a higher speed because of how we changed the map layer a bit? Nah, there we go. They're starting to kind of zoom past. There we go. Okay. So, we could duplicate this scene. Like this. Yes. And then we'll go to the Second Kiss flight deck. Go to their settings. And paste that in. Save it out. Okay. Open it up. And then we're going to go... We're going to go here to the foreground image. Alright. And save that out. And you can see that I tried to do this before, but sort of abandoned it because it's a ton of work for not a lot of gain. Let's go to image size. Okay, so 18 divided in half would be 900, and then that'd be 28. So if we did this, it'll automatically do the math for us. Great. Great. Alright, same thing over here. We're going to go to image size. We're going to just drop it to 100. Hit OK. Now, we want this to be image size, canvas size. Let's go 8,000 again by 4,000. And look at that. That's a lot. So we're gonna nudge this guy over after we unlock him. There we go. Perfect. We're gonna get rid of the clouds around the boat like we did before. And fortunately, they got a nice exterior wall there that is protecting us from fucking this up too much. That's good. Alright, we're gonna grab this, bring it over here, nudge it into place. Perfect. Perfect. Okay. So, we're going to delete it now, save it out. Alright, so this is airship, expanded airship, sky deck. So this is flight deck. Background. Great. Okay, then we're gonna undo to bring that layer back. We're gonna delete this, and then we're gonna save it out. And this will be foreground. Alright, sweet. Poof. So heading back in, we will worry about the walls and everything else in a second, but we're going to go to observation deck revised. We're going to config, and we're going to call it flight deck revised. And at this point, I kind of want to label like the order of operations here that it's going in. I think flight deck is actually the bottom. So this would be 01. And then this is the top. So it would be 04. There we go. Alright, so in here, we're going to go to the tiles. We're going to go to the roof. And we don't need these anymore. Okay. And we're going to go to Revise flight deck, configure, and we're going to change out the foreground image with flight deck foreground. Maybe, maybe, maybe. Just thinking about it. Alright. Select and save. Excellent. So now we're going to go to the file beneath that. And we're going to do flight deck background. Excellent. And now look, there's all this expansive air all around the fucking airship. That's so great. Alright, we're going to go to walls first because we have to rebuild the fucking walls. So we won't snap to grid or anything. We'll just start making it. We do need to be aware of windows. So keep that in mind. Hold down Control to shit out more walls. There we go. This is all glass up front. Very dramatic, very cool. Alright. Now we could probably have gotten this a little bit further out. But I'm rushing a little bit because we have a game in like 20 minutes. Well, 15 minutes really. Because, you know, we have to go start the game. Alright. out. Man, just not getting the precision tonight on these walls. If I hold down shift, it will increase, for whatever reason, the precision of these wall drops. So if you're holding down control and shift as you go, you have a better chance of it actually putting the dot for the wall where you want the dot for the wall to fucking go. Haven't figured out why that is, but that's how it does. Alright, so we go here. Gotta have the bathrooms. I was very pleased that they put bathrooms on the airship. I mean, they're just toilets. There's no actual bathroom to like bathe in, so could have been better. Alright, go here. Go. And like so. Good. Alright, interior walls, here we go. And see there, I let go of shift and it immediately started acting up. Alright, put that there and that there, this here. No. Oh, we actually didn't need a wall there. Do need a wall here. But yeah, I am perplexed. I am bamboozled by the layout of this airship. It's happened to me just on 2 maps so far that like I just can't wrap my head around how the fucking maps work. A long time ago, for Skull and Shackles, we did a Mind Flayer pirate ship, and I also couldn't figure that one out for the life of me. And I mean, maybe I'm just not good at blueprints, but man, was it confusing. That parlor room space, yeah, there's like 6 lounges in this place, Red, but there's no, I don't even want to talk about it. There's like 6 different lounges, but there's no actual bathroom, and there's no storage bay. It's, yeah. It is what it is, hey. It's about being able to pretend that you're on an airship. It doesn't have to be perfect, I guess. I don't know. Anyways, and then all this is going to be windows down here. All right. So this would be site restriction none, light restriction none. Update them walls into windows. Yay! Alright, so then we got that as a door, you're a door, you're a door, you're a door, you're a door. Alright, doors. Okay, and then I guess this is a fucking door to nowhere, question mark? And that's a door to nowhere. So now that I'm looking at it, I'm starting to kind of get a better sense of how this is working. So this is a door, and the door state is closed, and the door state is locked. Alright. So now we have this particular floor like redone. We could go to the flight deck and grab all of these actors and bring them over to our revised flight deck. And hopefully they're not double the size of everything else. They're not, but they did fly everywhere. which kind of sucks, but not the end of the world. Alright. Let's see. Bring these guys in bounds, as it were. Okay. So these are monsters that have yet to show up. Alright. And then I just need to get a good screenshot of the other map so I can make them match up. So, go in here. Snip. New. There we go. Snipping tool pop up so I can actually see. There you go. There you go. Alright, let's try to make that shit match up. Flight deck revised. Okay. This boy is right there. This girl is right here. Kelly McCain is, I think, on another map. Okay. We got one Perryton right there. We got a Perryton right here. Let's see. Henry headed upstairs. Rom is near these stairs. Jericho is right there. This kid is dead right here. Who the fuck are you? Oh, you're just are you on here more than once? No. Jet Ree. Where the hell is Jet Ree? Okay, Jet Ree is also heading up top. Okay, we got a random bartender here. So we swapped them out for the cutie. There we go. Roxy was apparently just chilling, so we'll put her right there. Vashon is over here in this booth. And I think that is all I have to worry about for now. Alright, sweet. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Okay. Oh, no, wait. This woman is here trying to get the attention of the people in the cockpit. There we go. Excellent. So we got that sorted. Cool. We have 10 minutes tops. I don't think those are emergency exits. I think that they are supposed to be like teleporters to another part of the boat. So we have one more, well, there's two more things we have to fix. But if we go over to the catwalk, they have to get up here somehow. And there is, this is the ladder. Hold on. Alright, so this is text. To observation deck, exclamation mark. So that's where this fucking thing goes, to the observation deck. Alright. Now, these ladders would go to the upper deck. Okay, so this right here, the keel haul, would actually be number 3. Alright, so now if we go to the Second Kiss upper deck, you can see that there's staircases here and there's staircases here. Okay, and there's ladder and ladder. So ladder go up, ladder go up. So where do these guys go on the first floor? They are exits. Oh my god, Red, you're right. They are exits. They're not emergency exits, Red. They're the actual exits. They're how you get on and off the boat. Damn, dude. Why was it so hard to figure that out? Why am I so dumb? Alright, so exit. There we go. I'm just gonna fucking leave the... I'm gonna pretend it's like there's a sign. There's a sign here that just tells you where it's supposed to go. There. Excellent. Alright, so this is going to be upper deck. There we go. Maker of fine playing cards. Alright. And then we will go. Yeah, okay, now it makes sense. Now it all makes sense. Okay. So up on the upper deck. Yeah. So on the upper deck, everything's enclosed, so we don't have to worry about redoing this map. So here, this would be flight deck and flight deck. So we'll do flight deck and flight deck. All right, and then this right here. Are you allowed to rotate? Oh, nice. Okay, so this would go to catwalk. I love it. All right, and then catwalk. Perfect. Perfect. Alright, so if we go to flight deck revised, upper deck, and then I go to keel, catwalk, we could put that and that. Hey, we did it! I understand the map! I know what's going on now! Alright. So, we could probably archive this shit somewhere. I'll just export it and delete it. Cut down on confusion. Alright, we'll go over to observation deck here. I don't think there's any minis here, so we will export. Delete. One thing we forgot to do on the revised flight deck, we did not stop clouds from going inside the building. So how do we do that? We make a polygon shape. It's a little hard to see because of the roof layer. And then we say no weather, and then we hide it. There we go. Yes! Yes! Ah, man, that feels pretty good to get that figured out. Wow. So the last thing that we could have added if we had time, and we might have time, is teleporters. And this is important because we could just duplicate all this for the other game, essentially. So if we wanted to, we could go in with like this and put like a teleporter here. Okay, and then multi-level token tool, teleport in and out, snap to grid, don't animate the movie, don't make it, or the movement, don't make it scene local. Teleport identifier would be SK, and this would be FD2F. There we go. So then we, sorry, 01. So we'll go ahead and save that. All right, and then we could go here and same deal, make another teleporter. Go in here, multi-level token tool, in and out, everything else is the same. Paste that in, and this would be 02, and hit update drawing. So then if we go to Second Kiss upper deck, we could put this one here, and multi-level token tool, boop, boop. Paste this one in. This goes to 2. Update. And then we go over to this one. Drop that in. Multi-level token tool, in, out. Teleporter, 1. Excellent. Then if we want to go further up, we could go here and do that. Multi-level token tool, in, out. Identifier, we will do 2F cat. Update drawing. Then we go over here, grab this, go here, multi-level token tool, in, out, cat 2, update. We're not gonna make it, we're almost out of time. Alright, we're gonna go over here, add this. Where is it? Okay, multi-level token tool, bloop, bloop. Add that, so that's number 2. Go down here. Oops. Add this. Nope. We gotta sneak this one in. There we go. Multi-level token tool, in, out, teleporter, enter. And then we gotta go over to this one. Multi-level token tool, in, out, put it in, and this will be obcat. Alright, and then we go up to the observation deck revised, and we can put a teleporter here. And because we didn't put triggers, they're just going to keep randomly teleporting in and out of maps. It's going to be kind of stupid, but hey, they're all connected now. Anyways, gonna play some Baldur's Gate tomorrow night. Thursday we got Curse of Strahd Nightfall. Friday we're gonna do a vodcast about alternative win conditions, revisited, and environmental effects. And then Saturday high noon, Sunday Daybreak and Mythic, and then Monday we'll be back here. I hope everybody has a great night and a good week, and I'll see you next time.